Can you believe a giant gold cube appeared in Central Park? In 2022, this astonishing 410-pound cube captured the attention of thousands of visitors and passersby. Valued at a jaw-dropping $11.7 million, the gold cube was part of an art installation that sparked both curiosity and conversation. Imagine seeing a massive, shiny piece of gold just sitting in one of New York City's most famous parks. Created by the renowned artist and designer Robert Wilson, this cube challenged our perceptions of value, art, and nature. As the sun reflected off its surface, the cube not only looked spectacular, but also invited viewers to ponder what luxury really means in our fast-paced world. The installation was temporary, but it left a lasting impression on everyone who experienced it. People took photos, shared their thoughts online, and even speculated about the future of art in public spaces. This golden spectacle showed how something so extravagant could pop up in a place associated with greenery and leisure. What does this say about art's role in our lives? Ever wondered how starfish move without a brain? Starfish are fascinating creatures that defy our usual understanding of animals. Instead of a brain, they operate using a complex network of nerves that helps them sense their surroundings. This unique setup means that each of their 5 arms has its own nerve center, allowing each limb to move independently. Imagine being able to wiggle your fingers or toes without your brain needing to tell them what to do. This incredible adaptation helps starfish respond quickly to their environment. Whether they are hunting for food like clams or avoiding predators, starfish can even regenerate lost limbs, turning a setback into a chance for renewal. So the next time you see a starfish, remember how resilient these ocean floor dwellers truly are. They thrive in a world far different from ours, flowing gracefully in the water without the typical brain control we expect from most animals. Isn't it amazing how nature creates such different ways to survive and adapt? This might surprise you. Temperatures unite at 40 degrees. It's a curious fact that often catches people off guard. On the Celsius and Fahrenheit scales, 40 degrees Celsius is precisely equal to 40 degree Kelvin. At this mystical juncture, whether you're bundled up in a snowstorm in Canada or facing an icy blast in the United States, you are experiencing the same numbing cold. But what brought about these two distinct temperature scales? The Celsius scale was developed by Anders Celsius and is based on the freezing and boiling points of water, while Daniel Gabriel Fahrenheit introduced his scale with different reference points, including the temperature of blood and freezing brine. This unique intersection of temperature measurement showcases not just scientific ingenuity, but also the cultural variations in quantifying the natural world. Picture a thermometer peering at 40 degrees. Regardless of where you are, everyone recognizes it as a bone-chilling temperature. So the next time you sip hot cocoa on a winter night, remember this fascinating fact. It's a great conversation starter. Let's uncover the truth about Sugarloaf Mountain. This iconic peak in Rio de Janeiro stands tall at 396 meters, showcasing breathtaking views that captivate every visitor. To reach the summit, many thrill-seekers opt for the famous cable car, gliding smoothly over the lush landscapes and crystal-clear waters of Guanabara Bay. As you ascend, the vibrant cityscape unfolds beneath you, revealing Rio's stunning beaches, historic architecture, and lively neighborhoods. Upon arrival at the summit, the experience is nothing short of magical. Gaze across the horizon to see the famous Copacabana beach, the rugged outlines of Sugarloaf itself, and even the majestic Christ the Redeemer statue framed in the distance. The panorama shifts throughout the day, as early sunrises and fiery sunsets paint the sky in brilliant hues. For those craving a little more adventure, hiking up the mountain offers a closer connection to the unique flora and fauna, providing an alternative yet equally stunning perspective of Rio's beauty. Whether you admire the breathtaking sights from the comfort of the cable car or embark on a hike, Sugarloaf Mountain is an essential destination for anyone visiting Brazil. Did you know about global food waste levels? Each year, nearly 1 billion metric tons of food goes to waste across the globe, a staggering figure that highlights a major issue in our society. Surprisingly, households are responsible for about 61% of this waste. This means that in our own kitchens, Millions of fruits, vegetables, and entire meals are discarded instead of being consumed. Why is this happening? One reason is overbuying or misunderstanding expiration dates, leading many of us to throw away perfectly good food. Additionally, leftovers often go uneaten because they aren't properly stored or simply forgotten in the fridge. Not only does this waste contribute to overflowing landfills, but it also affects our environment as decomposing food produces greenhouse gases. By being mindful of our purchasing habits and embracing creative ways to use leftovers, we can help reduce this massive waste. How can you contribute to the solution? This might surprise you. Why is the Serengeti so alive? The Serengeti is renowned for its incredible biodiversity and dynamic ecosystems, making it one of the planet's most captivating wildlife habitats. Spanning over 12,000 square kilometers in Tanzania, this breathtaking landscape is home to iconic species such as lions, elephants, and cheetahs, alongside millions of wildebeest and zebras. One of nature's most astonishing spectacles is the annual wildebeest migration, during which up to 1.5 million wildebeests traverse vast distances in search of fresh grazing grounds and water sources. This movement creates a stunning display as herds thunder across rivers and plains, often facing natural obstacles along the way. The rich grasslands and varied terrain of the Serengeti offer perfect living conditions, providing strong support for a thriving population of ungulates, which in turn sustain predators like lions and cheetahs. Moreover, the presence of elephants adds to this balance, as they play a critical role in shaping the environment by foraging for fruits and vegetation. The Serengeti's intricate web of life highlights not just the beauty of its renowned species, but the entire ecosystem that thrives together so harmoniously. Isn't it remarkable how such a rich tapestry of life exists in this region? Did you know Scotland's national animal is a unicorn? This mythical creature, often depicted as a horse with a single horn, represents chivalry, purity, and innocence in Celtic mythology. The choice of the unicorn as a national symbol may seem surprising, but it reflects Scotland's rich history and cultural heritage. Unicorns were believed to be wild and untamable, much like the spirit of the Scottish people. In medieval times, they appeared in tapestries and literature, often as a symbol of grace and beauty. The Scottish coat of arms proudly features the unicorn, and this magical animal appears alongside a lion, which symbolizes bravery. The unicorn's association with Scotland is so strong that it even appears on the country's official currency. Besides its enchanting presence, the unicorn represents hope and a belief in the extraordinary. Whimsical yet historical, this national symbol invites us to explore the myths surrounding Scotland's past. So the next time you think of unicorns, remember their significant place in Scotland's identity. Did you know about the groundbreaking Bewitched TV show? This revolutionary program, which aired in the early days of television, took a unique approach by focusing on both the captivating content and the innovative technology that made it possible. At a time when most shows simply presented stories, Bewitched invited viewers behind the scenes, exploring how cameras worked, the magic of live editing, and the mechanics of sound mixing. This peek into the technical side of broadcasting not only educated the audience, but also fostered a greater appreciation for the art of television production. By showcasing the fascinating interplay between storytelling and technology, Bewitched marked a significant moment in broadcasting history that changed how people viewed television. Audiences were no longer passive consumers. They became enthusiastic participants in the magic of TV. This trend has influenced countless shows since then, emerging as a vital component of media and entertainment today. So next time you enjoy your favorite TV program, think about the unseen efforts that make it all happen. Here's something incredible about the world's tiniest reptile. Meet the Brachylia micra, a jaw-droppingly tiny chameleon that hails from the lush island of Madagascar. This remarkable little creature is so small, it can comfortably balance on the head of a matchstick. When fully grown, it measures no more than a fingernail, making it the smallest reptile known to science. You might wonder how such a tiny chameleon survives in the wild. Its miniature size allows it to easily hide among the leaves and branches, evading predators while hunting for tiny insects. The The Brachalia micra is not just a marvel of nature, but also a testament to the diverse wildlife found in Madagascar, which is famous for its unique species. With its striking colors and charming appearance, this little chameleon reminds us that sometimes the most remarkable things come in the smallest packages. Did you know that chickens are related to dinosaurs? This surprising fact reveals that our feathered friends have a much wilder family tree than one might expect. Chickens, along with all modern birds, are actually descendants of the mighty Tyrannosaurus rex. This connection strengthens the idea that birds are living dinosaurs, a concept that flips how we think about evolution on its head. Over millions of years, species have changed dramatically, adapting to their environments and evolving distinct traits. The process of avian evolution shows us how traits like feathers and beaks transformed from the fearsome features of their dinosaur ancestors. Imagine a fluffy chick wandering around, carrying a tiny hint of the T-Rex ferocity. It's a reminder of the incredible journey life has taken on our planet. So the next time you see a chicken strutting in your yard, remember that it carries a dash of prehistoric power in its genes. You won't believe this about the star-nosed mole. This incredible creature has transformed the way we think about sensory perception in mammals. With its unique, star-shaped nose composed of 22 fleshy appendages, the star-nosed mole navigates the dark underground tunnels of its habitat quite effectively. Its nose is equipped with thousands of specialized sensory receptors called Eimer's organs, enabling it to detect minute textures, vibrations, and temperature changes with astonishing speed. Remarkably, this little mammal can identify and snatch up prey in under 8 milliseconds, faster than it takes for a human to recognize something visually. Imagine being able to see your world through touch alone. The star-nosed mole's extraordinary snout functions like a highly sensitive radar system, providing it with a detailed map of its environment. It doesn't merely rely on its sense of smell. Instead, it scans its surroundings with unparalleled precision. This adaptation showcases the diverse ways life on Earth has evolved to thrive, even in the dark. Have we underestimated the capabilities of other creatures in similar environments? Believe it or not, you might be amazed to discover peaceful borders. The Canada-US border stretches an impressive 505 miles, making it the longest international border in the world without military patrols. This unique aspect creates a remarkable atmosphere of mutual trust and cooperation between the two nations. Rather than being sites of conflict, the border promotes friendly exchanges, allowing people to move easily for work, family visits, or outdoor adventures in the breathtaking national parks that span both countries. Imagine crossing the border not only for business, but also to enjoy the natural beauty shared between Canada and the United States. This incredible peace has led to various collaborative efforts, including environmental conservation projects and joint responses to natural disasters. The border's friendly customs and immigration regulations reinforce the idea that peace can foster meaningful relationships and shared goals. Despite geographical differences, Canadians and Americans enjoy cultural ties that remind us of their common interests. In a world often marked by division, the Canada-US border stands as a shining example of how cooperation can thrive even across vast distances. Did you know illegal immigration numbers are declining? Recent studies show a surprising trend. The number of undocumented immigrants in the US has not reached historic highs as many believe. In fact, over the last decade, these numbers have stabilized or even dropped. A significant number of undocumented individuals are those who overstayed their visas instead of crossing borders unlawfully. Interestingly, while net migration from Mexico has decreased, there's been an increase in undocumented immigrants arriving from regions like Asia and Central America. This shift suggests that the narrative of record-breaking illegal immigration may be more politically charged than based on the actual data. By understanding the true patterns and trends, we gain a clearer view of the complexities surrounding immigration in America today. Let's uncover the truth about Bibury, England, a charming village that feels straight out of a fairy tale. Nestled in the Cotswolds, Bibury is renowned for its stunning limestone houses and quaint thatched roofs. One of its most iconic features is Arlington Row, a remarkable collection of 14th century cottages that countless visitors flock to photograph. These picturesque homes, with their traditional design, showcase the timeless beauty of English architecture and history. Arlington Row isn't just beautiful, it's also preserved by the National Trust, ensuring that this slice of history remains untouched for future generations. Walking through Byberry, you might feel as if you've stepped back in time, surrounded by the enchanting landscapes and friendly local charm. Why is this village such a beloved destination for travelers from all around the globe? This might surprise you. The world's oldest bookstore. Founded in 1732, Livraria Bertrand in Lisbon has earned the Guinness World Record for being the longest operating bookstore still in business today. This cozy gem is not just a shop, it's a vibrant part of Portuguese culture and history. With its charming shelves filled to the brim with books, it has attracted many famous literary figures over the years, including renowned poets like Fernando Pessoa and celebrated authors such as Isa de Queiroz. Imagine browsing the same aisles that inspired brilliant minds and where countless stories were shared. Livraria Bertrand is more than a bookstore. It's a living museum of literature, making it a must-visit spot for book lovers and curious travelers alike. So if you ever find yourself in Lisbon, why not stop by and soak in the literary magic of this historic treasure? Let's uncover the truth about bricks and aluminum. Did you know that bricks have a fascinating history that predates aluminum? The first bricks were created by Johann Wolfgang Doberina in 1823, using a unique mix of hydrogen and platinum. This innovative process allowed for strong, durable building materials long before aluminum was even a thought. Just 3 years later, in 1826, John Walker introduced aluminum, changing the landscape of materials and manufacturing. It's amazing how these two materials, which are now so common, have such distinct origins. While bricks have been used for thousands of years, dating back to ancient civilizations, aluminum is a modern invention that transformed industries. Both materials have unique properties, making them essential to construction and design. Bricks offer resilience, while aluminum is prized for its lightweight and malleability. How do you think these materials will continue to shape our world? Have you ever wondered why winter makes us feel tired? During the colder months, many people notice a significant shift in their mood and energy levels. This phenomenon occurs in various regions around the world, and it directly relates to changes in daylight and temperature. As winter days shorten, less sunlight reaches us, leading to lower levels of serotonin, a brain chemical that helps regulate mood. This deficiency can make folks feel sluggish, irritable, or even depressed. In contrast, when spring and summer arrive, the increased sunlight boosts serotonin levels, sparking a sense of vitality and energy. Our natural rhythms, driven by seasons, play a crucial role in our behavior. Some scientists even suggest that our ancestors adapted to these seasonal shifts, causing this lethargy to encourage rest during harsh climates. It's fascinating how something as simple as the weather can shift our emotions and motivation. So next time you find yourself feeling low in winter, remember that it's not just you, it's nature at work. Ever thought about how hard your heart works? The average human heart beats approximately 100,000 times a day, an astonishing feat that demonstrates our body's incredible efficiency. Each heartbeat pumps blood through our bodies, supplying oxygen and nutrients to our cells. In just one day, this hard-working organ pumps enough blood to fill an Olympic-sized swimming pool. Picture that, a massive pool packed with the life-sustaining fluid that keeps us going. Our hearts are not just simple pumps, they are complex organs that respond to our activities, emotions, and overall health. When we exercise, our heart rate increases to supply more oxygen to our muscles, showcasing its amazing adaptability. Whether we're resting or running, our hearts are always at it, tirelessly ensuring we feel our best. So next time you feel your heart racing, be it from excitement, fear, or a quick sprint, remember that it is working hard for you, day in and day out. Isn't it fascinating how such a small organ can have such a massive impact on our lives? Did you know 1 in 3 murderers remain unknown? This staggering fact highlights a real challenge faced by law enforcement in the United States. When a homicide occurs, there's roughly a 1 in 3 chance that the police will never identify the perpetrator. This statistic underscores the complexity of murder investigations, where factors like lack of evidence, unreliable witness testimonies, and the absence of suspects can hinder progress. In many cases, forensic science and advanced technology help shine a light on dark mysteries, but they may not be enough. Numerous unsolved cases linger in the shadows, leaving families searching for closure and communities grappling with fear. The reality is that a significant percentage of these crimes go cold over time. Efforts are ongoing to improve solving rates, including community engagement, increasing funding for cold case units, and utilizing new technologies like DNA analysis. Why do so many cases remain unsolved, and what can be done to change this disturbing outcome? Why does the closed door button often seem useless? It turns out that in most elevators, this button might just be a placebo. Many people think pressing it will speed up the closing of the doors, but the reality is different. Safety regulations require elevators to have automatic door timers, ensuring that doors remain open long enough for passengers to enter or exit safely. Designers often include the closed door button to give riders a sense of control, even if it doesn't actually make the doors close faster. This fascinating intersection of psychology and safety shows how our perceptions influence our interaction with everyday objects. So next time you're in an elevator and tempted to hit that button, remember it's more about making you feel in charge than actually changing the elevator's operation. Dive into the world of Haenyeo on Jeju Island. These remarkable women are subsistence divers who have been collecting shellfish for generations, all without using any scuba gear. The Haenyeo, which translates to sea women, have developed incredible skills that allow them to dive deep into the ocean, holding their breath for minutes at a time. Traditionally, they work in groups, using a simple set of tools like nets and baskets to gather seafood, such as abalone, octopus, and sea urchins. Their practice not only showcases impressive physical resilience, but also highlights their connection to the sea and the local culture. Families often pass down the techniques from mother to daughter, preserving this unique way of life. Battling against changing ocean conditions and modern fishing practices, the Haenyeo face challenges to maintain their tradition. Despite these obstacles, their fierce spirit and deep-rooted heritage continue to inspire many. So next time you think of diving, imagine the Haenyeo. How do they keep their incredible skills alive through the years? Most people don't know this, but we're ecosystems. The human body is home to an astonishing number of microorganisms, with bacteria outnumbering our own human cells by a mind-blowing ratio of 10 to 1. This bustling community of tiny life forms includes bacteria, viruses, fungi, and more, all working together to keep us healthy. These microorganisms aid in digestion by breaking down complex foods that our bodies can't manage alone. They also play a crucial role in our immune system, training it to recognize harmful invaders while keeping beneficial ones safe. Amazingly, our overall health hinges on the balance of these microorganisms, as they contribute to production of essential vitamins and support metabolic processes. This means we are not just singular beings, but rather vibrant ecosystems. So the next time you think about your health, consider all those tiny helpers living within you. Without them, we wouldn't be the same. What else do you think they're doing for us? Have you ever wondered why Tenochtitlan was extraordinary? This incredible city was the capital of the Aztec Empire, founded in 1325 on a small island in Lake Texcoco, the heart of modern Mexico City. Tenochtitlan was renowned for its impressive architectural marvels, including stunning pyramids and grand temples that highlighted the Aztecs' advanced engineering skills. With a population exceeding 200,000, it thrived as a bustling hub of trade, culture, and innovation, rivaling some of the largest cities in Europe at the time. The city featured an elaborate network of canals and causeways, which facilitated easy travel and trade. The Aztecs ingeniously developed agricultural systems known as chinampas, or floating gardens, that allowed them to cultivate crops directly in the lake's shallow waters, ensuring a steady food supply for their people. Tenochtitlan was not merely a city, it was a vibrant cultural and political center, brimming with art, religion, and a strong sense of community. Although it fell to the Spanish conquistadors in 1521, Tenochtitlan's remarkable legacy continues to influence Mexico's identity and culture today. Isn't it fascinating to delve into such a rich chapter of history? Did you know the Scream uses cardboard instead of canvas? This striking painting by Edvard Munch is famous not just for its haunting imagery, but also for its unexpected materials. Munch chose to create this iconic work using inexpensive oil, tempera, and pastel on cardboard instead of the more traditional canvas. This decision was deliberate. The artist aimed to prioritize raw emotion and psychological expression over the durability that canvas provides. By experimenting with these less resilient materials, Munch captured a fleeting sense of anxiety and existential dread, making his work resonate deeply with viewers. The Scream has become a symbol of modern angst, and its impact is immense, influencing countless artists and pop culture. Notably, Munch was interested in conveying feelings rather than focusing on technical perfection or longevity, which gives his work a sense of urgency. So next time you admire this masterpiece, remember it's not just the image that speaks to us, but also the way Munch challenged artistic conventions. Let's uncover the truth about surprising secrets of Siberian Huskies revealed. Siberian Huskies are remarkable dogs, specifically bred by the Chukchi tribe of Northeast Asia to thrive in icy environments. These furry companions possess extraordinary physical traits that make them masters of the cold. A thick double coat insulates them, keeping them warm even in frigid temperatures. Their bushy tails serve a clever purpose too. When they sleep, they often curl them around their noses for added warmth. Huskies don't merely endure extreme cold, they excel in it. Trained to pull sleds over long distances, these dogs combine strength and incredible stamina, vital for their role in transportation and hunting for the Chukchi people. The bond they form with their human companions is legendary, showcasing loyalty and teamwork. Interestingly, Huskies adapt impressively to various terrains, making them perfect for the rugged Arctic landscape. Today, these playful dogs captivate hearts as beloved family pets and often participate in winter sports. With a history rooted in survival and adaptation, Huskies stand as a testament to nature's marvels and the incredible relationships between humans and animals. Did you hear about the Chongqing Metro's unique design? This metro system in China is famous for its incredible routes that actually pass through buildings. This unusual architecture was necessary due to the city's mountainous terrain, making it more practical to incorporate the metro lines directly into existing structures rather than having to build around them. As a result, commuters can hop on a train and ride through the middle of a high-rise apartment complex or a shopping mall. This fascinating approach not only saves space but also transforms the urban landscape into something that blends transportation and architecture. Riders in Chongqing experience a ride quite unlike any other, with stunning views of the city from the train windows. Next time you think about public transport, imagine traveling through a building instead of around it. How cool is that? Prepare to be amazed by tennis ball switches. In professional tournaments, players switch balls every 7 games to ensure fairness and consistency. This practice is essential because tennis balls can wear out quickly, changing how they bounce and react. New balls provide a more reliable playing experience, allowing athletes to perform at their best. During a match, players notice that older balls may lose their firmness and speed, which can significantly impact their game strategies. By changing the balls regularly, tennis officials help maintain a competitive balance and encourage high-level play throughout the tournament. Notably, players often prefer the feel of fresh balls, which can give them an edge in powerful serves and quick volleys. So next time you watch a match, keep an eye out for this interesting rule. It's just one of the many details that make professional tennis so exciting. Did you know omega-3s can boost your heart health? Omega-3 fatty acids are truly remarkable for our bodies. Found in fatty fish like salmon, walnuts, and flax seeds, these nutrients play a big role in keeping our hearts happy. Studies show that they can help lower blood pressure and even reduce the risk of heart disease. This means that indulging in tasty dishes like grilled salmon or a walnut salad isn't just delicious. It's also a smart choice for your heart. Omega-3s are thought to improve blood vessel function and lower inflammation, which are both crucial for maintaining a healthy cardiovascular system. Incorporating these healthy fats into your diet can lead to long-term benefits, making every bite not only enjoyable, but also a step towards better health. So why not add more omega-3 rich foods to your meals today? They're both tasty and good for you. Here's what actually happens when we name the sun and moon. There are no scientifically recognized names for these two essential celestial bodies. While most of us refer to our brightest star as the sun and its illuminating companion as the moon, the terms Sol and Luna often pop up in mythology and language. However, these aren't the official designations astronomers use. The International Astronomical Union, IAU, which oversees the naming conventions for stars, planets, and moons in our universe, keeps things straightforward by simply using the sun and the moon. This approach allows for consistency and clarity, especially when discussing other celestial bodies across solar systems. So despite the poetic allure of their mythological names, in scientific contexts, the sun and moon stick to their uncomplicated titles. Isn't it fascinating how language shapes our understanding of the cosmos? Did you know deep-sea animals light up the ocean? Approximately 90% of these fascinating creatures are bioluminescent, which means they can produce their own light. This incredible adaptation helps them survive in the pitch-black depths of the ocean, where sunlight cannot reach. Animals like jellyfish and anglerfish use their glow in clever ways. Jellyfish may flash their light to confuse predators or lure in curious prey, while anglerfish sport a glowing lure that dangles in front of their mouths, tricking unsuspecting fish into getting too close. The dark ocean is like a canvas, and these glowing creatures are the artists, painting a surreal and enchanting underwater spectacle. As we explore deeper into ocean life, we continue to uncover secrets about these luminescent beings. Isn't it amazing how evolution shapes survival in such unique ways? Did you know Sudan faces soaring unemployment rates? By 2025, Sudan is projected to experience staggering unemployment levels, with an estimated 62% of its labor force finding themselves without jobs. This forecast is alarming because it positions Sudan at the top of global unemployment rankings. A combination of economic challenges, political instability, and social issues has contributed to this troubling trend. The nation has been grappling with prolonged conflicts, resource mismanagement, and inflation, all of which undermine business growth and job creation. As companies struggle to stay afloat, the youth, who represent a significant portion of the workforce, face bleak prospects. This high rate of unemployment not only affects individual lives, but can also lead to broader social unrest and hinder economic development. As the situation unfolds, it's crucial for policymakers and international organizations to address these challenges to help create jobs, stimulate the economy, and foster stability in the region. What can be done to help this situation improve? Let's uncover the truth about Spartan warrior training. In ancient Sparta, young warriors engaged in an unusual practice designed to build resilience and fend off fears. They would roar into the void, shouting with all their might until their voices cracked. This intense exercise wasn't just about making noise. It served a dual purpose. Firstly, it helped them face their fears head-on, allowing them to confront the daunting challenges of battle. Secondly, it instilled a sense of tenacity that was critical for survival. By yelling into the emptiness, these young men trained their voices and spirits alike, channeling their inner strength. This primal therapy created a fearless mindset, preparing Spartans for the rigors of warfare. So next time you hear someone shouting in frustration or joy, think of those ancient warriors, pushing against their limits and embracing their potential. Did you know Julia Roberts met Daniel Moder filming The Mexican? This engaging 2000 romantic comedy is much more than just another love story. It's where Julia Roberts crossed paths with her future husband, cinematographer Daniel Moder. Although the film features a quirky plot centered around a hitman and a stolen Mexican pistol, it played a crucial role in the real-life romance that blossomed behind the scenes. While filming in Mexico, the sparks flew between Roberts and Moder, leading to a relationship that matured into marriage just a few years later. Their connections showcased the enchanting power of cinema, not only in storytelling but also in forging real-life bonds. The chemistry caught the attention of fans and added an extra layer to the film's charm. As the film combined humor, adventure, and a touch of romance, it unknowingly set the stage for a romance that would capture the public's heart. The movie became a memorable milestone in both their careers and personal lives. How amazing is it that a film can create such lasting connections? What if I told you AI can speed up drug discovery? In recent years, artificial intelligence algorithms have transformed the landscape of medicine, making the identification and development of new drugs much faster. Instead of the traditional trial and error methods, AI analyzes vast amounts of data to reveal potential candidates for new medications. One fascinating application is with oxytocin, often dubbed the love hormone. This powerful hormone is essential for creating trust, deepening attachments, and enhancing social interactions among people. By using AI to study oxytocin's effects, researchers can explore new therapeutic options for conditions like anxiety and autism. Imagine a world where breakthroughs in medicine occur at lightning speed, all thanks to cutting-edge technology. With AI at the forefront, we may soon see new treatments that improve lives in ways we never thought possible. Did you know that chanko nabe fuels sumo wrestlers? This traditional Japanese stew has been an essential part of their diet for centuries. Packed with nutrition, chanko nabe is not just a delicious meal, it's a powerhouse that supports the intense training and strict weight management needs of sumo athletes. The stew typically features a hearty mix of ingredients like meat, vegetables, and tofu, simmered together to create a flavorful broth. This balance of protein and nutrients helps wrestlers recover after grueling workouts while ensuring they maintain the strength necessary for competition. Sumo wrestlers often eat chanko nabe in large portions, making it a communal affair that fosters camaraderie among teammates. It's more than just food. It's a tradition that brings everyone together. Have you tried this nourishing stew that's a big part of Japan's unique culture? Prepare to be amazed by the super athlete gene in Tibet. Tibetans possess a remarkable genetic adaptation known as the EPS1 gene, which helps them thrive in the harsh conditions of high altitudes. This extraordinary gene is inherited from an ancient group of humans called Denisovans, who lived long ago. At elevations where most people struggle to breathe, Tibetans can efficiently use oxygen, thanks to their unique genetic makeup. This adaptation plays a vital role in their daily lives, allowing them to engage in activities like farming and herding, which are challenging at such heights. Studies reveal that this gene enables an enhanced response to low oxygen levels, giving Tibetans a natural advantage in endurance and physical performance. Isn't it fascinating how our ancestors shaped our ability to survive today? This showcases not only human resilience, but also the incredible ways that evolution can equip us for our environments. Can you imagine Star Trek without Captain Picard? Gene Roddenberry, the visionary creator of Star Trek, initially hesitated to cast Patrick Stewart as the iconic Captain Picard in Star Trek: The Next Generation. Roddenberry had a specific image in mind for the captain. He envisioned a more masculine and virile figure, complete with a full head of hair. This perception was a reflection of traditional hero archetypes in television at the time. However, Stewart, with his bald head and Shakespearean background, ultimately brought unexpected depth and complexity to the character. His performance turned Picard into a beloved leader, known for his wisdom, diplomacy, and moral integrity. As the series progressed, fans and critics alike recognized that Stewart's portrayal was groundbreaking, challenging the norms of masculinity and reshaping how heroes could be depicted in science fiction. Imagine how different the series would have been if Roddenberry had stuck to his original vision. Did you know Turkey loves bread more than anyone else? In Turkey, bread consumption is especially impressive, with each person averaging about 440 pounds each year. This staggering amount makes Turkey the largest consumer of bread per capita in the world. Bread is not just a side dish in Turkish culture, it's a fundamental part of daily life. Popular varieties like ekmek, a soft and fluffy bread often enjoyed fresh from the oven, and simit, a delicious sesame-crusted bread that's perfect for snacks, are staples in households across the country. Turkish meals are incomplete without these breads, which pair beautifully with various dips, cheeses, and meats. Additionally, sharing bread signifies hospitality and warmth in Turkish culture, often seen during family gatherings and celebrations. The abundance of bread reflects not only dietary habits, but also cultural identity, making it a centerpiece of social interaction in Turkey. So next time you bite into a piece of bread, think about the love and tradition that flourishes in every loaf, especially in Turkey. Did you know Jupiter has long years in space? Jupiter, the largest planet in our solar system, takes nearly 12 Earth years to make a single trip around the Sun. While we celebrate a birthday every year, Jupiter's inhabitants would have to wait an entire dozen Earth years for just one birthday. This massive planet orbits the Sun at an average distance of about 484 million miles, which is a whopping 5 times farther than Earth. The reasons behind this lengthy journey lie in the laws of physics, specifically gravity and the immense size of the orbit. A year on Jupiter, lasting nearly 4,133 Earth days, is just one of the many fascinating aspects of this gas giant. So while Earth spins and circles in the solar dance, Jupiter takes its sweet time, reminding us how varied our solar system can be, making you wonder what life would be like on such a distant world. Prepare to be amazed by the Hyundai EV robot. This innovative technology is transforming how we charge electric vehicles. The Hyundai EV robot automates the entire charging process, allowing it to connect to your vehicle without you ever needing to step outside. Imagine pulling into your driveway and having a robot take care of all the work. Thanks to cutting-edge vehicle-to-load technology, the robot efficiently delivers power, ensuring that your EV is charged up and ready to go when you are. This means no more fiddling with cables or waiting at charging stations. As the world shifts toward electric mobility, solutions like the Hyundai EV robot are set to simplify our lives and make EV ownership even more convenient. With such advancements, is it possible that our daily routines will soon include personal robots assisting us in ways we never imagined? Did you know lions sleep for 20 hours daily? This remarkable behavior is tied to their hunting habits. Lions, as apex predators, have evolved to be both efficient and powerful hunters. By conserving energy, they can engage in short bursts of incredible activity, especially when chasing down prey. This means that while they might seem like lazy cats lounging in the sun, they are actually saving their strength for those critical moments when they need it most. Hunting often requires a lot of energy, so after a successful hunt, lions retreat to rest and recover, sometimes for the entire day. This sleep pattern is essential for maintaining their overall health and ability to hunt effectively. If you think about it, these majestic animals are masters at balancing relaxation and energy management, ensuring they stay at the top of the food chain. Isn't nature fascinating? Ever wondered how to keep toilets fresh and clean? Osmology has created an innovative powder that transforms the ordinary bathroom experience. Before you flush, simply sprinkle this clever powder into the toilet bowl, and it forms a barrier on the water surface. This barrier not only traps unpleasant odors, but also helps prevent stains and reduces noise when flushing. Imagine using a public restroom without the usual worries of embarrassing smells or unpleasant sights. This product is especially useful in shared bathrooms, maintaining cleanliness and comfort for everyone. It's a discreet solution that enhances our everyday lives, showing that small innovations can make a big difference. Next time you're in a restroom, consider how this powder could change your experience for the better. Why settle for anything less when a simple powder can elevate your bathroom visits? Here's a wild fact about espresso brewing. The word espresso actually describes the unique method used to brew this beloved coffee drink. Instead of referring to the strong, thick nature of the coffee, espresso comes from the Latin word expressus, which means pressed out. This technique involves forcing hot water through finely ground coffee beans under high pressure, resulting in a rich flavor and creamy texture that coffee lovers adore. Interestingly, many people mistakenly pronounce it as espresso, which isn't correct. This brewing method originated in Italy in the early 20th century and has become a staple in coffee culture around the world. The small, concentrated shots of espresso serve as the base for various popular drinks like lattes and cappuccinos. So next time you enjoy a cup of espresso, remember it's the brewing method that matters most. You might be shocked to learn that Maura Murray vanished. In 2004, This college student from Massachusetts faced a seemingly routine car accident in New Hampshire that took a puzzling turn. After her vehicle hit a snowbank, police and witnesses quickly arrived at the scene. However, despite these people being right there, Maura mysteriously disappeared without a single clue. This strange vanishing act sparked a whirlwind of theories, ranging from abduction to voluntary disappearance. Her case has intrigued true crime enthusiasts and investigators alike for years. People have speculated about her motivations. Did she want to escape life pressures, or was there something more sinister at play? Every lead has been followed, and countless volunteers have searched the areas around the accident site. Yet nearly 2 decades later, Maura's fate remains a haunting mystery, captivating those who hear her story. What really happened to her that fateful night? Let's uncover the truth about Giza's hidden pyramids. Recent discoveries have sparked intrigue among archaeologists and history enthusiasts alike. While the iconic pyramids of Giza are famous around the world, many of their stones remain a mystery. High-tech scanning methods have unveiled unfamiliar materials buried within these colossal structures, hinting at secrets that have long escaped our understanding. Some experts speculate that these hidden stones may serve purposes we have yet to uncover, possibly related to the construction techniques or even the pyramid's original functions. Could they be part of advanced materials, perhaps designed to withstand the test of time? As research progresses, each new finding raises more questions about what lies beneath the surface. With Egyptology continuously evolving, we may soon shed light on the true value and purpose of these enigmatic stones. What other secrets might the pyramids hold? Why exactly does Mr. Beast sell chocolate? Mr. Beast, the popular YouTuber known for his outrageous stunts and philanthropy, has launched a chocolate brand called Feastables. This new venture not only gives his fans a tasty treat, but also reflects his personal passion for sweets and creativity. Feastables chocolates are available for purchase on his website and at various retailers like Walmart and 7-Eleven, making it easy for everyone to grab a bar. But there's more to Feastables than just chocolate. Mr. Beast is committed to high-quality ingredients, ensuring that you enjoy delicious flavors without any unnecessary junk. By connecting his brand to a good cause, he's also planning to donate a portion of the sales to help those in need. So when you buy a bar, you're not just treating yourself, but also making a difference. How cool is that? Did you know brown bears can smell 7 times better? This remarkable sense of smell is crucial for their survival. Brown bears boast an olfactory capability that surpasses even that of a bloodhound, making their noses incredibly powerful tools in the wild. These majestic creatures use their keen sense of smell to detect food, locate potential mates, and steer clear of dangers from far away. Imagine being able to sniff out a meal from several miles away. This ability helps them find berries, fish, and other foods to fuel their energy, especially before hibernation. Moreover, it plays a key role in finding mates during the breeding season, ensuring the continuation of their species. Their excellent sense of smell also acts as a protective mechanism, allowing them to sense predators or human activity before it becomes a threat. In a world where smells can mean life or death, brown bears truly are masters of scent detection. Isn't it fascinating how the animal kingdom thrives in such diverse ways? Prepare to be amazed by the Stratolaunch aircraft. This incredible machine holds the title of the world's largest airplane with a whopping wingspan of 370 feet. Designed to launch rockets from high altitudes, Stratolaunch features a unique design with 2 separate cockpits connected by a massive central wing. This innovative setup allows it to carry payloads in a way that could change the game for space exploration. By taking off from higher altitudes, Stratolaunch aims to make rocket launches more efficient and accessible. Instead of launching from the ground, it lifts rockets into the sky, reducing the amount of fuel needed and minimizing weather-related delays. With this aircraft, scientists and engineers hope to open new doors to space travel, making it easier for companies to send satellites and conduct research beyond Earth's atmosphere. Are we ready for a new era of space exploration? Why exactly does Machu Picchu amaze so many visitors? This remarkable site, built in the 15th century by the Incas, towers high in the Andes Mountains of Peru. captivating everyone who sees it. One of its most impressive features is the dry stone walls made without any mortar. These stones are cut so precisely that a credit card cannot squeeze between them. This incredible craftsmanship has stood the test of time, helping the structures endure earthquakes and harsh weather. The Incas believed Machu Picchu was a sacred place, linking them to the gods through its breathtaking views and unique architecture. Today, it's not just a marvel of engineering, it's also a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a symbol of ancient Peruvian culture. Travelers from all over the world hike the Inca Trail to reach this stunning location, making it a must-see destination. What keeps drawing people back to this ancient wonder? Let's uncover the truth about trees and oxygen. Did you know it takes 7 to 8 trees to produce enough oxygen for one person to breathe for a whole year? That's right. Trees play a vital role in our ecosystem by converting carbon dioxide into the oxygen we need. Through a process called photosynthesis, they absorb CO2 and release O2 into the air, which is crucial for all aerobic life, including humans. The more trees we have, the cleaner our air becomes. Think about this. One average-sized tree can produce enough oxygen for about 2 people. That's why preserving forests and planting new trees is so important, especially as urban areas grow and deforestation continues. Every tree counts. So next time you see a tree, remember it's not just a pretty sight, it's a powerful oxygen factory helping to sustain life on our planet. How many trees are around you right now? Can you imagine monks defying death with tukdom? This fascinating phenomenon occurs when Tibetan monks die while deep in meditation, a state they call tukdom. Unlike typical corpses, these monks often appear untouched by the decay that usually follows death. In fact, their bodies can remain remarkably intact for weeks. This intriguing situation has attracted curiosity from researchers and spiritual seekers alike, who are eager to understand the mystique behind it. Some believe that the monks enter such a profound meditative state that their physical bodies might be preserved, reflecting their spiritual discipline and level of enlightenment. The practice of meditative dying is deeply rooted in Tibetan Buddhism and serves as a powerful testament to the monks' commitment to their spiritual journey. As such rituals continue to captivate the world's interest, many ponder the connection between mind, body, and the afterlife. What could this tell us about consciousness? You won't believe this about the ancient wheel. The ancient wheel exemplifies early human ingenuity, showcasing how technology molds civilization. This innovative invention revolutionized transportation and trade, allowing societies to grow and prosper. Imagine life without wheels. They enabled the movement of goods, people, and ideas, connecting distant communities and enhancing cultural exchange. Now displayed in the City Museum of Ljubljana, this remarkable artifact captures the essence of human creativity. It stands as a testament to our desire to improve and adapt. The wheel symbolizes not just a practical tool, but also a pivotal moment in our history when humans began to harness their environment for greater efficiency. The invention of the wheel marked the dawn of a new era, paving the way for advances like carts, vehicles, and ultimately complex machinery. As we marvel at this ancient invention, we can appreciate the enduring spirit of innovation that continues to drive us forward today. Here's a wild fact about malaria's deadly history. Did you know that malaria is estimated to have caused nearly half of all human deaths throughout history? This parasite, spread by mosquitoes, wreaks havoc on the bodies of millions, especially in tropical regions where the climate allows these pesky insects to thrive. Malaria symptoms can be severe, including high fevers and chills, and without timely treatment, the consequences can be fatal. Efforts to combat malaria have evolved over the years, from the development of medications to the use of bed nets to keep mosquitoes at bay. However, despite these advances, malaria remains a significant health threat, particularly in sub-Saharan Africa. Understanding its history and ongoing impact helps underscore the importance of global health initiatives aimed at reducing malaria cases and saving lives. What can we do to help fight malaria today? Turns out, the truth is that travel was heavy. In the past, early travelers had to rely on portmanteaus, which were large, cumbersome wooden boxes. Imagine carrying a hefty suitcase that had legs, making it difficult to lug around. These bulky boxes were not just awkward, but also required a lot of energy to move from one place to another. Unlike the wheeled suitcases we use today, which glide smoothly beside us with little effort, these early travel containers made lightweight travel feel like a fantasy. Portmanteaus were filled with everything a traveler might need, but their weight was a significant drawback. As people roamed from town to town, the sheer effort of carrying these wooden boxes made every journey exhausting. Thankfully, innovators eventually created more practical solutions, paving the way for the sleek and convenient luggage we know today. Can you imagine hiking with one of those instead of a modern suitcase? Did you know potato skin is the healthiest part? Surprisingly, the skin of a potato packs a nutritional punch that often goes unnoticed. While many people peel their potatoes, they're missing out on a treasure trove of health benefits. Potato skin is rich in fiber, which aids digestion and helps keep you feeling full longer. It also contains a higher concentration of vitamins, particularly vitamin C, which is essential for boosting your immune system, and B vitamins, which help your body convert food into energy. Additionally, the minerals found in the skin, like potassium and iron, play crucial roles in maintaining heart health and overall bodily functions. Next time you cook potatoes, consider leaving the skin on. Not only will you enhance the flavor and texture of your dishes, but you'll also take full advantage of the nutrients that could benefit your health. So are you ready to make your meals both tastier and healthier by embracing those potato skins? Did you know about arteriovenous malformations? An arteriovenous malformation, or AVM, is a complex web of blood vessels that can form in the brain and often goes unnoticed for years. Many people with an AVM don't show any symptoms until it's too late. Without warning, an AVM can rupture, leading to serious issues like sudden bleeding, stroke, or even death. This alarming condition contributes to about 2% of strokes in young adults, making it crucial to understand. Some individuals may eventually experience headaches or neurological symptoms, prompting doctors to perform scans that reveal the AVM. If diagnosed early, there can be treatment options, including surgery. However, the hidden nature of AVMs makes them particularly dangerous. Awareness is key. Knowing the signs can save lives. Are you prepared to learn more about this mysterious brain condition? Here's what actually happens when companies face scandals. Volkswagen has invested over $7.4 billion to buy back roughly 350,000 diesel vehicles after the infamous emissions scandal that erupted in 2015. This scandal revealed that Volkswagen had manipulated emissions controls to meet regulatory requirements, while their cars emitted far more pollutants than allowed. The fallout from this deception shook the automotive world and raised serious questions about corporate ethics and environmental responsibility. People were outraged knowing that the company had put profits above clean air. Symbolically, Volkswagen's investment in buybacks represents a significant step in regaining consumer trust and demonstrating accountability. Alongside the buyback program, Volkswagen has also committed to investing in cleaner technologies, aiming to shift its focus toward electric vehicles. Will these bold moves restore faith in the company and the auto industry as a whole? Here's something incredible about holiday parades. A Christmas parade in Texas took a surprising turn when a float collapse transformed a cheerful snowman into an unrecognizable heap of fabric. The giant snowman float was meant to dazzle spectators, but due to poor design choices, it crumpled mid-parade, leaving many in awe and others a bit puzzled. Children who gathered excitedly along the streets were met with an unexpected sight, as what should have been a symbol of winter cheer ended up looking like a giant mess. Instead of enjoying views of a joyful snowman, young onlookers were left scratching their heads, wondering if winter's spirit had met an untimely end. This incident highlights how important thoughtful design is, especially in festive celebrations meant to bring joy. It's a reminder that even in the most joyful of seasons, surprises can happen. Sometimes they just leave us wanting more. Let's uncover the truth about San Marino's big win. After 2 long decades without tasting victory in official matches, the San Marino national football team made headlines by defeating Liechtenstein. This match, which took place recently, marked a remarkable turnaround for a team often seen as an underdog in international football. San Marino, one of the smallest countries in the world, faced numerous challenges over the years, including tough competitions against higher-ranked teams. But their determination and teamwork finally shone through in this thrilling match, showcasing the spirit of resilience and hope. Fans erupted in joy as the players celebrated their unexpected triumph, and many players expressed how much this victory meant to them personally and to the nation's pride. Could this be the start of a new chapter for San Marino in international football? Discover the intriguing Basakyatua in America. This unique geological formation is found in the United States, specifically in the vibrant state of Colorado. Basakyatua is not just a regular hill, it's a significant landmark that showcases the incredible natural beauty and geological history of the region. Rising majestically from the surrounding landscape, it offers visitors breathtaking views and a chance to explore the rich biodiversity that thrives in the area. The formation has been shaped over thousands of years by natural processes like erosion, making it a fascinating subject for geologists and nature lovers alike. Hiking trails nearby provide excellent opportunities for adventurers to witness the striking scenery and discover the local flora and fauna. Have you ever thought about how such amazing features tell the story of our planet's past? Prepare to be amazed by the power of smiles. By the early to mid-20th century, smiling in photographs became a delightful trend, showcasing a cultural shift towards more casual and spontaneous portraits. This change was driven by a longing to capture authentic moments rather than stiff, formal poses. The phrase "say cheese" rose to fame during this time, cleverly encouraging people to pull their lips back, resulting in a bright and genuine smile. This evolution wasn't just about how we looked in photos. It also reflected broader societal changes in self-representation. As cameras improved and became more accessible, people began to embrace the joy of showcasing their true selves, rather than adhering to rigid norms. The transformation of smiling in photography highlights how technology and cultural values shape the way we express ourselves over time. So next time you snap a pic, think about the history behind that smile. Did you know astronauts forget how to walk? After spending time in the weightlessness of space, astronauts can face surprising challenges when they return to Earth. Microgravity has a fascinating impact on the human body, affecting muscles and bones. In space, astronauts experience reduced gravity, causing their muscles and bones to weaken since they don't need to work as hard against gravitational forces. When they land back on solid ground, many find that their bodies have to readjust. They often rely on support from fellow crew members or medical professionals as they learn to walk again, relearning coordination and balance. This process can vary from person to person, with some needing just a few days while others may take weeks to regain their former agility. It's astonishing to consider how our bodies adapt to different environments, showcasing human resilience and the importance of gravity in our lives. So next time you see an astronaut, think about the incredible journey they've made and the challenges they face upon returning home. This might surprise you. Carrots strengthen concrete. Recent research shows that mixing nanoplatelets from carrots and other root vegetables can significantly boost concrete mixtures. Instead of relying solely on cement, which is often energy-intensive to produce, adding these natural components allows builders to maintain the same durability while using less cement. This innovative approach not only reduces costs, but also lessens the environmental impact of construction, as cement production contributes heavily to carbon emissions. The nanoplatelets act as a binding agent that enhances the overall strength and longevity of the concrete. Imagine buildings, sidewalks, and bridges made stronger with vegetables we commonly eat. As more companies look for sustainable building materials, using crops like carrots could revolutionize the construction industry and help combat climate change. What other everyday items could have surprising uses in technology and building? Can cake truly tell a story about dinosaurs? This edible masterpiece demonstrates just how art and baking can intertwine beautifully. An artist crafted a stunning cake that vividly illustrates the extinction of the dinosaurs, showcasing a fiery asteroid crashing into Earth. The intricate details bring the catastrophic event to life, inviting viewers to reflect on the dramatic changes our planet has undergone. By using cake as a canvas, this creation goes beyond simple dessert. It serves as a powerful visual representation of a pivotal moment in Earth's history. Imagine slices of delicious cake filled with rich flavors, each piece representing a character in this ancient saga. This artwork proves that culinary skill can educate and inspire, engaging our imaginations while sweetening our taste buds. Who knew that a cake could convey such a profound story from millions of years ago? It's a perfect example of how creativity can connect us to the past. Did you know month has no perfect rhyme? It's true in the English language. Poets and songwriters often struggle when they try to use the word month in their verses. This is because, despite the many thousands of words we have, there's no other word that matches month perfectly in sound. This unique challenge sparks creativity. Poets often have to play around with slant rhymes or adjust their phrasing. For instance, they might use words like bunch or hunch that sound similar but don't quite match up. This odd quirk of language shows just how rich and complex English can be. It also reminds us of the things we take for granted, like words that harmonize beautifully. This rarity is part of what makes writing poetry and lyrics such an enjoyable puzzle. How do you think poets get around this tricky word situation? Guess what really drives our weather patterns? The interplay between the Earth's atmosphere, ocean currents, and solar energy shapes the weather we experience every day. This complex relationship is at the heart of our climate systems. For example, the Coriolis effect, which happens because the Earth spins, influences how winds blow across the globe. It helps form crucial wind patterns like trade winds and jet streams that dictate weather in different regions. These patterns are essential not just for understanding daily weather, but also for major climate events such as hurricanes and monsoons. When ocean currents and winds interact, they can create storms that impact local climates and even have global implications. Different areas of the world experience varying weather phenomena based on these shifting patterns, resulting in distinct climate zones. So next time you check the weather, remember that it's not just about clouds and sun. There's a whole world of scientific interactions behind it. Prepare to be amazed by Copenhagen's incredible ski track. At the heart of Copenhagen, Denmark, lies an innovative waste-to-energy plant that transforms trash into clean energy while offering a unique twist, a ski slope right on its roof. This groundbreaking facility, known as Amager showcases how sustainability can be both functional and fun. It uses advanced technology to burn waste, generating enough energy to power thousands of homes while significantly reducing harmful emissions. But what really sets it apart is the sloped roof, which is designed for skiing and snowboarding. Locals and tourists can enjoy year-round skiing, even in the summer thanks to artificial snow technology. This clever approach not only encourages people to engage with sustainable practices, but also adds an exciting outdoor activity in an urban setting. Who knew that recycling could lead to such thrilling adventures? Transforming skin into art. Is this the future of creativity? An Israeli artist has turned her hand into an incredible three-dimensional canvas through careful painting. By creating stunning landscapes, animals, and faces directly on her skin, she showcases a unique form of ephemeral art that captures attention on social media. Each piece is meticulously crafted, allowing her to express her creativity in ways that challenge traditional boundaries of artistic mediums. Many of her vibrant designs last only a short while, yet they leave a lasting impression online, reminding us of the fleeting nature of art. This engaging approach not only redefines how we view body art, but also highlights the role of platforms like Instagram in sharing and promoting innovative creativity. As her art gains popularity, we can't help but wonder, is the human body the next frontier for artists around the world? Hard to believe, but magnets have amazing powers. These everyday tools aren't just for sticking notes on the fridge. They have a fascinating science behind them. Magnets attract specific metals like iron, nickel, and cobalt due to something called magnetic domains. Imagine these metals as tiny armies of electrons, all spinning in sync, creating their own little magnetic fields. When enough of these fields align, they generate a strong force that we can see and feel. This magnetic magic powers various devices we use daily, from motors that keep our cars running smoothly to compasses that guide us on adventures. Without magnets, many of our favorite gadgets would simply stop working. So next time you see a magnet, remember the incredible physics at play behind its ability to attract certain metals. Isn't it cool how something so simple can have such a big impact? Let's uncover the truth about sending flowers to help the Earth. People around the world are taking action against environmental challenges by sending thousands of flowers as a symbol of hope and restoration. This trend reflects a growing awareness of our planet's health and the role we can play in it. When these flowers are planted, they not only beautify the land, but also support local ecosystems, attracting essential pollinators like bees and butterflies. Additionally, flowers can help combat soil erosion and improve air quality, making our surroundings healthier. This grassroots movement fosters community spirit and encourages individuals to show care for their environment. As more people get involved, we see a ripple effect, inspiring even more efforts in environmental restoration. So the next time you think about flowers, remember they're not just for giving, they're also a powerful tool in healing our planet. What flowers will you send to make a difference? Hard to believe, but Bukit Pasir Alfana is always closed. This busy street has faced numerous closures, raising eyebrows among locals and visitors alike. The constant interruptions signal more than just routine maintenance. They hint at underlying issues impacting the area. Residents have noted construction, possible safety concerns, and even plans for future development. Each closure tends to disrupt daily routines, making commutes longer and prompting detours. Businesses nearby often struggle due to reduced foot traffic, while locals express frustration about the ongoing situation. Community meetings have discussed potential solutions, bringing people together to brainstorm ideas like improved planning or better communication from city officials. As the situation develops, one question lingers. Will Bukit Pasir Alfana ever be fully open again, or is this the new normal? Prepare to be amazed by Japan's maglev train. This incredible transportation marvel holds the title of the world's fastest magnetic levitation train, zooming along at breathtaking speeds of over 301 miles per hour. Imagine traveling from Tokyo to Osaka in just over an hour. This seamless travel experience can change how we think about long distances. The maglev train uses powerful magnets to lift above the tracks, eliminating friction and allowing it to glide effortlessly. This technology isn't just about speed. It also improves energy efficiency compared to conventional trains. The development of this train represents years of innovation and commitment to cutting-edge engineering. As you imagine racing through Japan at such astonishing speeds, think about the future possibilities. Faster commutes, reduced travel times, and more convenient connections across cities. So, whether you're an engineer, a traveler, or just a fan of cool tech, the maglev train is sure to capture your imagination and redefine what trains can do. Will we see this technology spreading worldwide? Guess what really drives crows to remember faces? Crows possess an incredible ability to recognize and remember human faces, showcasing their sharp intelligence. Research shows that these clever birds can hold grudges against people who have wronged them. For instance, if a human scares a crow, that crow will not only remember the face, but will also share that memory with other crows, effectively passing down information across generations. This behavior is astonishingly complex, resembling the intricate social dynamics often found in soap operas. Crows form tight-knit communities and have a remarkable capacity for learning from each other. They communicate various messages through caws and body language, further enriching their social interactions. So next time you see a crow, remember that it may be watching you, storing away that memory for future encounters. Hard to believe, but music revealed China's political state. In ancient China, music wasn't just for entertainment. It served as a vital reflection of the government's effectiveness. If a musical performance was off-key or disjointed, it was seen as a symbol of deeper unrest within society. This connection between harmony in music and political stability shows just how much the arts were intertwined with daily life and governance. The belief was that a well-ordered government could produce a well-harmonized culture, while discord in music indicated that something was amiss in the realm of politics. Musicians and composers had an important role, as their music could influence public perception and morale. So next time you hear a beautiful melody, remember that in ancient China, it was more than just sound. It was a reflection of harmony in the entire nation. Can you handle Earth's highest temperature ever recorded? This scorching milestone occurred on July 10, 1913, when a blistering 134 degrees Fahrenheit was measured in Furnace Creek, Death Valley, California. Imagine standing outside in that kind of heat. This remarkable record has stood the test of time, remaining unbroken for over a century. Death Valley is already known for being one of the hottest places on the planet, and that day back in 1913 truly pushed the limits of what we consider hot. With its arid landscape and towering mountains, the area creates a unique climate that leads to such extreme temperatures. Interestingly, this record has sparked debates among meteorologists about its accuracy, given that early temperature reading methods were not as precise as today's. Yet it remains a part of history. Plenty of people flock to Death Valley each year, not just for its extreme temperatures, but for its stunning natural beauty, including colorful rock formations and mesmerizing sand dunes. How do you think you would cope with such intense heat? Discover why zip code extensions are so powerful. The optional 4-digit extension in zip codes adds a layer of precision that dramatically improves mail delivery. This extra information not only helps postal workers sort and deliver packages more efficiently, but also cuts down on errors. It's fascinating to see how these codes, primarily designed for mail, have evolved into valuable tools for various fields. For instance, businesses use zip codes in demographic analysis and market research, helping them understand customer locations and preferences better. Additionally, meteorologists rely on zip code data for more accurate weather forecasting in specific areas. It's amazing to think that a simple number can have such a profound impact on logistics and everyday decision-making. So next time you enter your zip code, remember it does more than guide your mail. It shapes how businesses and services function too. You might be surprised by winter's icy highways. In regions like Siberia, Canada, and Alaska, extreme winter conditions create natural roads on frozen lakes and rivers. These icy highways allow people to transport equipment and connect isolated communities, proving essential for survival and trade. As temperatures plummet, the water's surface freezes thick enough to support vehicles, transforming empty expanses into bustling routes. These winter roads play a crucial role, enabling delivery of goods like food and fuel when traditional roads are snowbound. Imagine driving across a frozen lake surrounded by stunning snowy landscapes. However, these icy trails aren't without risks. It's vital for travelers to check ice thickness and weather conditions. This unique blend of nature and necessity showcases human ingenuity in adapting to extreme climates, making life a little easier during the coldest months. Have you ever seen a frozen lake turned into a highway? Did you know eBay's first sale was a broken item? In 1995, the very first transaction on the now giant online auction platform was for a laser pointer that didn't work. Mark Fraser bought it for $14.83 from Piero Midyar, the founder of eBay. This unexpected beginning shows how eBay was about more than just brand new goods. Omidyar created the site with the idea that people could buy and sell all sorts of things, even if they weren't in perfect condition. The sale symbolized a growing trend toward online marketplaces where buyers and sellers connect directly. Fast forward to today, eBay boasts millions of listings and countless success stories. It's fascinating to see how a single broken laser pointer kickstarted an entire industry. So what do you think? Could a simple sale change the world? Here's something incredible about squatters' rights. Adverse possession laws let people claim ownership of land they don't own, but only if they occupy it openly, continuously, and without permission for a set period. This concept, known as squatters' rights, finds its roots in English common law and is present in several countries today. In the United States, for instance, if someone uses a piece of land for 10 years, without any challenge from the actual owner, they can legally take possession of it. While these laws aim to promote the productive use of land, they can lead to complicated legal disputes. Some argue that they create loopholes that allow people to take advantage of others' property, raising questions about fairness and justice in land ownership. So what do you think? Are these laws helpful for society or a flaw in our legal system? Here's a wild fact about Winston Churchill's secret weapon. During World War II, Churchill famously contemplated using glow-in-the-dark foxes as a part of a surprise attack strategy against Nazi troops. This quirky idea aimed to instill fear in the enemy by showcasing these luminous creatures at night, creating an eerie and unsettling sight. The plan was rooted in Churchill's belief that the unexpected can be a powerful tool in warfare. Imagine German soldiers staring into the darkness, only to be confronted by glowing foxes slinking through the shadows. While the idea captured the imagination of many, it ultimately remained just that, a creative concept that never made it to the battlefield. This highlights not only Churchill's unique thinking, but also the desperate and innovative efforts made during the war to gain any advantage. It's fascinating to think how unconventional ideas like this could have changed the course of events, even if they were too wild to implement. What's your take on Churchill's unusual proposal? Get ready to explore Orson Welles' famous radio drama. In 1938, Orson Welles captivated America with his groundbreaking radio adaptation of H.G. Wells' War of the Worlds. This program famously aired on Halloween night and quickly became notorious for causing panic across the nation. Many listeners, tuning in late, believed that the fictional news reports of Martians invading Earth were real. Wells, who directed and narrated the broadcast, wanted to showcase the power of radio as a medium for storytelling. And he certainly succeeded. The broadcast featured realistic sound effects and dramatic acting, making the imaginary Martian invasion feel convincing. As a result, people around the country were alarmed, some rushing to seek safety, while others, overwhelmed by fear, listened intently, convinced of an extraterrestrial threat. This event sparked discussions about media responsibility and the influence of technology on public perception. Orson Welles not only made waves with Citizen Kane, but also forever changed the landscape of radio drama with this unforgettable broadcast. How did Welles manage to pull off such an incredible feat?